Wasn't planning this video today, but I saw this, and it is FanGraphs Top 52 Texas Rangers Prospects list out. I figured I would just react to this and see if it's good or it's bad or it. Yeah, so I'm just going to react to their top 52 Texas Rangers prospects. Well, it's loading right now. Okay, at 52, they have Corey Bradford. He's a left-handed pitcher. His ETA is 2023. 51 is Heber Bueno. He pitched for the Crawdads last year. He's a right-handed pitcher. His ETA is 2021. Yuhander Mendez is the next one at number 50. He's a left-handed pitcher. His ETA is 2020. Franier Chavez is at 49, a current Crawdad, and I think he will return for 2020. His ETA is 2022. Joe Barlow, right-handed pitcher. He was with the Crawdads in 2018. 2020 is his ETA. Next is Alexander Avalos. He has not yet been with the Crawdads yet. I think he might be in 2020 as a call-up. I don't think he'll start the season with him. His ETA is 2024. 47, Yohel Poza. He's a catcher. His ETA is 2021. I think he'll start the season with the Frisco Rough Riders. 45, Cole Ragans. He was injured all of last year. I think he is going to start the season maybe with the Crawdads. I'm not sure. I didn't predict him to start the season with the Crawdads, but I think he could eventually end up with the Crawdads. Chris Cease is the next player that's on this list. His ETA is 2022. He could start in Single A or Single A Advanced. There's a couple players on this list that I feel like I should have put on the Crawdads roster, but didn't. 43 is Brock Burke. He will be out for the whole 2020 season. His ETA is 2021, which he's already been in the majors, so technically it was 2019. Next is Zion Bannister. His highest level is rookie, which is AZL Rangers with the Rangers. And he's a center fielder. His ETA is 2024. At 41 is Dasbiel Arias. He finished last year with Single A Advanced Wood Ducks. I think he will start the season back with the Wood Ducks, even though he had a really good season last year. I think he's going to start back with them. And 2021 is his ETA. Next is at 40, right-handed pitcher Alex Spees, who was like the closer for the Crawdads in 2018. He was on the IL for all of 2019. His ETA is 2022. 39 is Kelvin Gonzalez. His ETA is 2021. He was kind of like the closer for the Crawdads, especially in the playoffs. He was really good down the stretch run for the Crawdads. 38 is Jimmy Herget. 2020 is his ETA. He was a former Reds prospect, right-handed pitcher. Eli White at number 37. He plays second base. Is kind of like a utility person. His ETA is 2020. Cole Yavila, 2022 is his ETA. Right-handed pitcher. Left-handed pitcher Taylor Hearn. It says 2020 for his ETA. I don't think he will be up in 2020 unless the 35-man roster for the whole season, and that's a possibility that he could be. Next is Pedro Gonzalez, and I don't think he should be a top prospect on this list because, for one, he is slow out in the outfield. Even though sometimes he runs faster on the bases than he does to get the baseball. He's kind of slow. He's kind of lazy. I don't see why he's on this list. 33, Bubba Thompson. I think he might start the season back with single A advanced. He didn't have that good of a season. Also was injured for quite a bit of it, so that's a reason why I think he'll be back. Randy Florento, A- is his highest level so far. He's a catcher. 2023 is his ETA. 31, Ryan Garcia, right-handed pitcher. 2023, A- is his, which is short season, Spokane Indians. Luis Angel Acuna, he is Ronald Acuna Jr.'s brother. He plays shortstop. His ETA is 2024. I'd like to see him on the Crawdads in 2020. I just don't see it. I think he'll be on the Spokane Indians roster or still on the AZL Rangers roster. Next, we have Justin Slayton. His highest level is Spokane Indians, which is short season. Right-handed pitcher. His ETA is 2023. And by the way, in the description below, I will leave a link to this article right here. Next, we've got Yanni Hernandez. He's a pretty good prospect. He's a shortstop. I think he will move up to the. Well, he's already with the Rough Riders. I think he will stay with the Rough Riders, and I think he'll be more in a utility role for them. 27, Kyle Cody. He's a right-handed pitcher. His ETA is 2020. 26, David Garcia. His highest level is short season, and if you watched my predicting the 2020 opening day Crawdads roster, I said that he would be the starting catcher, and I do still think that. And 2022 is his ETA. Jonathan Hernandez, right-handed pitcher. He's supposed to be up in 2020, which I think can happen. Next is Ricky Vanasco, who I could see go into single A advanced to start the season, even though he didn't spend that much time with the Crawdads, like I mentioned. His ETA is 2022. He's a right-handed pitcher. We've got a right-handed pitcher that was injured all of last year as our next player, which is AJ Alexi. He was injured for all of last year with the Wood Ducks. I think he'll be with the Wood Ducks in 2020, and I think he'll be one of their main pitchers. Owen White, his ETA is 2023, right-handed pitcher. He was like a 3rd or 4th round pick for the Rangers in 2018. Next is Tyler Phillips. I think he could. This ETA says 2021, but I think especially with the 35-man rosters, he could definitely make the 2020 team. He's a right-handed pitcher. Next is Steele Walker, who came over in the Nomar Mazara trade. I think it says ETA 2022. I'm thinking more of 2021, but this is what this says. DeMarcus Evans, he's currently on the Nashville Sounds roster. I think he will be on the Rangers roster in one point of the season. Number 18 is Davis Winsdale. 2023 is his ETA. I think he might get traded before he ever comes up. 17 is Kethren Moss. He's a center fielder. His ETA is 2023. We've got some younger prospects on here. 16 is Ozlivis Basbia, or whatever his name is. His highest level is short season. I think he will return to short season. His ETA is 2023, and he is a shortstop. We've got another shortstop at 15. He was on the Hickory Crawdads roster in 2019. I predicted him that he would be on the Down East Wood Ducks roster to start the 2020 season, and that is Jonathan Ornelas. His ETA is 2023. 14, Ronnie Henriquez. I predicted that he would return. Even though he is a high prospect, I think he will return for the 2020 season. His highest level is with the Hickory Crawdads. He's a right-handed pitcher, ETA 2023. And the next two players have probably got the latest ETA on this list so far. Bayron Lora at 13. His highest level is AZL Rangers. He's a left fielder. 2025 is the ETA, which makes sense. Same for the ETA with Maximo Acosta, which is our next player. His highest level also is AZL Rangers, and he is a shortstop, so 2025 is his. Number 11. Here's where I start to think that this is definitely wrong. Sam Huff at number 11. He is a top 5 prospect by far in the Rangers organization. I think he'll start the season with Frisco, the Rough Riders. He's a catcher, ETA 2021, that seems right. 10, Hans Kraus. He has good stuff. I think he could move to the bullpen someday. His highest level is with the Crawdads. Right-handed pitcher, 2022 is his ETA. Number 9 is Sheraton Apostle. He's a third baseman. His highest level is with the Wood Ducks, ETA 2021. Sheraton Apostle's a really good prospect. I mean, I could see him possibly even coming up at 2020. But they do have Todd Frazier, which they might just... They only signed him to like a 1 or 2 year contract, so after that, I think it'll be Apostle. We've got Joe Palamo is our next player. His highest level is the majors. Left-hander, 2020 is his ETA, which he's already been in the majors. Cole Winn, his highest level is our next player. His highest level is the Crawdads. I think he'll return. I think he'll be the ace for the Crawdads if he does return. His ETA is 2023. The next one, Leody Taveras, who I think is super overrated. His highest level is Rough Riders. I think he's going to return to the Rough Riders. He only spent like half a season with them. His ETA is 2021. 5, Anderson Tejada. His highest level is the Wood Ducks. I think he will start this season, though, with the Rough Riders. He had a really good spring training with the Rangers. And his ETA is 2021. At number 4 is Josh Jung. I think this is actually a perfect spot for Josh Jung. His highest level's the Crawdads. He's a third baseman. 2022 is his ETA. And I think that is just about right on, because if you figure, I think he's going to spend the 2020 season mostly with Wood Ducks and Rough Riders. And I think he'll spend the 2021 season with Rough Riders and Sounds, and that seems about right. Herberto Hernandez, his highest level is Spokane Indians. Even though I did not predict him to start the season on the opening day roster, I think he will for the Crawdads. That may be one that I already think is wrong. He's the number 3 prospect. 2023. Number 2 is Nick Solak. His highest levels, the majors, which the Rangers. He came over in a trade with the Rays. He's a second baseman, kind of a utility. He can also play the outfield, third base. 2020 is his ETA. He's already been in the majors. And number 1 is Yuri Rodriguez. And he pitched really, really good with the Crawdads last year. His highest level is the Crawdads. I think he will get promoted to the Wood Ducks, though, for the season that he had with the Crawdads when he was not injured. He's a right-handed pitcher, ETA 2021. And that's the end of the video. If you like this kind of content, leave a like. Subscribe if you like the channel.